Hey, come and check out Pharaoh Mitchell's Enterprise. Teaching people to dream with their eyes open. You gotta learn to survive. He miles above the rest, he gon' put you to the test. Teaching people to start businesses, organizations that's non-profited, entrepreneurship, start over 365 businesses, community enrichment specialists. He the gotta get it how we live it how we can. Success is the key and Pharaoh is the man.
And of course, I always come off the dome, but this was put in my heart to give to you. How to build positive, strong relationships with your funders. When I first got started writing grants and talking to funders, I have to be honest, I was like Bambi. I was scared. It was so intimidating meeting people who will be your future funders. And 100%, man, when I got turned down, man, it was heart crushing. I mean, it crushed my heart like, damn. I didn't want to do nonprofits ever again. Each and every turn down crushed my heart. And it made me say, damn, I don't want to do grant writing ever again. However, I never gave up. I kept on going at it. I kept going. I never gave up. Being turned down by a sponsor is one of the worst feelings in life. You literally get depressed. However, if you flip the script, being turned down by a sponsor is one of the best things that could ever happen to you. The reason why it's the best thing that could ever happen to you is because most of the times those sponsors will tell you why you got turned down. They will tell you the reason why you got turned down. I filled out a grant application. No, I sent a sponsorship letter to a manager at Walmart and I got turned down. And but this manager told me what I needed to know. This manager told me, hey, I'm a manager, I'm busy. There are two things that I read. It's the first paragraph and it's the PS. Those are the only two things I read. The first paragraph and the PS. When he told me this, it made me sharpen up my first paragraph and my PS. When I sharpened up my first paragraph and my PS, I started getting more grants. With that first paragraph, you need to be able to catch that sponsor's attention. Whoever you're trying to talk to, you need to catch their attention. You need to stop them, literally, in that first paragraph and freeze them of why it's important that they should sponsor you. That first paragraph need to catch their attention. Super, super important. Another way to build rapport with potential sponsors is go to meetings where they're at. When you go to meetings where they're at and you have your ducks in a row, you have your nonprofit, you have your proposal, you have your business cards, you have your branding, you have your website, things that they can look up to do a background search on you. It makes it easy for them to want to sponsor you. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row as it relates to your branding and why they should sponsor you. Another thing that my senseis, the teachers who taught me about grant writing, is when you write a grant or a letter, whoever you give that to, they should be ready to take money out of their own pockets and give it to you. If your letter doesn't make your family members say, hey, I want to invest, if your letter doesn't make your friends say, hey, I want to invest or give money, then you don't have the right sponsorship letter. You don't have the right proposal. You don't have the right program. You need to make sure that your language makes the people around you want to come out of their pocket and give you money. After you build the rapport with your sponsors, you need to make them family. You need to make them family. The way you communicate with them is the way you communicate with somebody you love and you respect. I have sponsors who sponsored us for years, and we literally almost lost the sponsorship client relationship. We'll run up to each other and hug each other and look around like, oh my God, it's cameras. We can't, be this friendly. Yet you need to be that friendly. That sponsor needs to know that you love them that much. So you need to learn how to build your rapport to where your sponsors feel like they're family. We have sponsors that sponsored us for years. And when we talk on the phone, it's like, hey, what's up? Man, I miss you. I miss you too. How's the family? It's a human relationship. And you need to learn how to build a positive relationship with the people who sponsors you. So building rapport with your sponsors will not only get them to sponsor you for the first year, you want them to continue to sponsor you. You want them to bring other foundations to you and say, hey, this person is worth funding. What this person is doing in the community, what this person is doing is worth funding. You also have to give them something that's worth funding. So, building a rapport with your sponsors is super, super important, and you have to learn how to treat them like family.
Hey, come and check out Pharaoh Mitchell's enterprise. Teaching people to dream with their eyes open. You gotta learn to survive. He miles above the rest, he gonna put you to the test. Teaching people to start businesses, organizations that's non-profited, entrepreneurship, start over 365 businesses, community enrichment specialists. He the gotta get it how we live it how we can. Success is the key and Pharaoh is the man.